Good morning. Today is day number 3 of my free diving training here in Dahab. Just a summary again what happened yesterday. I did breathing exercises in the morning. I had pool training with Brian. Now the pool training was interesting. I would just with one breath try to get as far as I could in the pool. So I did about 50 meters. Now if you think about it, 50 meters would in theory mean you can go down 25 meters and go up 25 meters. For me, the idea of going down 25 meters is still very unimaginable. I can't imagine doing that. I got very scared when I went to 10. And today, actually, I have to go to 20, so that's gonna be interesting. Going down is not the same as going horizontal, so because, you know, your lungs get compressed and many other things which are more challenging than horizontal. But let's see how it works out today. Then yesterday, what we did was CO2 tables. That means we had the 30-meter pool and we went 20 times back and forth, and each time after 30 meters we would get out of the water and breathe, but each time the time to breathe got shorter and shorter. And in the beginning it was 1 minute and 10, and then it got down to a minute, and then it eventually got down to 40 seconds. And I heard that professional free divers go down to 10 seconds. That means you go 30 meters after already having gone 30 meters 19 times, and then you only have 10 seconds to breathe, and then you have to go another. So that, after I did that 16 times, I really wanted to stop. And I was like, Brian, hey Brian, can I use it as an excuse that I didn't sleep at all and stop now? And he's like, yeah, you could. But I finished. And as every time, you feel so great when you finish those kind of things, because it pushes the boundaries. It really expands the comfort zone, and that's why I love it so much, because there's so few things that take me out of my comfort zone. But you know, because if let's say you go running, right, and you go running for 20 kilometers, you know you can do another step and that you won't die. You're kind of in control. But if you're down there in the water, it's a completely different thing, because you know you feel like you have to breathe in, and you know, if I breathe in, dude, that's it. So you're really vulnerable, and that is so fascinating about it, how that pushes the frontiers of you, what you thought is possible and what your body can do. And I imagine when you're really down there in 30-40 meters, it must be way more amazing, and soon that's gonna happen. So anyway, I'm going to do 2 minutes of breathing into the belly, 2 minutes breathing into the chest, and then combined. And that was 2 minutes into the chest, and now I do combined, first into the belly and then into the chest. I'm going to do what Brian yesterday told me during the training, which is an exercise apparently to get rid of the contractions. So I'm gonna breathe for 1 minute, 4 seconds in and 8 seconds out, which is called 1 and 2 out method, and apparently what freedivers do to prepare for a dive. And after that, I will hold my breath until I get contractions. Contractions is when you cannot hold it any longer. It's like, and you have to stand through those for a while. And that apparently takes away the problem of the contractions. 1 minute breathing, holding breath. 4 in, 8 out. Last one out, then holding breath. So I had the contractions at the end, and Got through it like 10 seconds. Now I'm gonna breathe another minute. Alright, I'm gonna relax a little bit, and then I do try to make a new attempt of holding my breath for the longest time I can. The last time I tried was 3 minutes and 3 seconds. That was 3 minutes 20 seconds more than last time. So now I'm going to meet Brian and we're going down to 15 or 20 meters, which I'm very afraid of. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's just measuring volume. Right, so I think that recording. Oh, 5.33. Okay.
Is that bad?
No, that's good.
It was now time to get down to 13 or 15 meters, and this was the moment I was really afraid of, as in Mexico this created a big problem for me as I got these terrible contractions. But we headed to the water and went down. So this is the moment I was so afraid of, going down to 15 meters. More or less at this point in Mexico I would get these terrible feelings in my stomach and I would think I would die or I have to breathe in water and I don't want to do this anymore. But here I'm at 15 meters and I'm hovering there for another 10 seconds before coming up, feeling completely relaxed and comfortable. I could have probably stayed there another 10 seconds easily before coming up. I'm not trying to rush it up to the surface, which, you know, is a good sign that I'm not in a panic. And I'm easily going down there, coming up again. So this was a huge success for me, as I was so afraid of exactly doing this. As I thought I would get the contractions again, but the training really worked. I'm absolutely stunned and fucking happy. These exercises definitely paid off. I just went down to 15 meters and then just sit there on the ground, and I could easily sit there another 10-20 seconds probably. And then I came up relaxed, didn't even need a lot of air. Amazing. So all these breathing exercises, I feel especially the breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest, and sort of stretching those muscles or whatever it is, the rib cage around the lungs, so the lungs have more space to fill. That I think that helped a lot, and definitely being in the water, amazing.